will those Manchester City players be thinking? Will they still have a manager next week? Will it still be Sven-Göran Eriksson? Questions to be answered. First of all, the football. Well, is this Sven's goodbye set the task by Manchester City's owner of finishing in the top half? That mission has been accomplished, but it still may not be good enough to save his job. Even a backdoor entry into Europe may not soften that stance. The ice-cool Swede battles on for now. The fans are behind him, the players are behind him, but it is Manchester City career behind him. Middlesbrough scored from 2 set pieces last week against Portsmouth. Driven low and Alves kicks there, then Arca goes for the placer. Almost found it as well. Good effort.
Well, two Brazilians linking together there, and they worked that corner kick beautifully. Obviously straight off the training ground. The cut back for Alves. Difficult technique. Back to goal, try to hit it, but it falls nicely for the Arca. He's just trying to pick his spot. An awful lot of people thought that beat Isaacson there.
There's Chris Riggett. Sunshine has timed his run to perfection. There he's onside. Was he hauled down? Penalty's given, and this could be a red card for Richard Dunn. Sunshine timed his run to perfection. Dunn brought him down. Dunn is red carded. Penalty to Middlesbrough.
Well, they're just going with the rule book here. I mean, it is harsh. I think it's an accidental collision as well. Just a coming together. Richard Dunn and Tunjai there. I mean, it's a great ball forward. There's terrific movement by Tunjai. His control's not the best here because you think the goalkeeper's going to come and scoop this up. But there's a collision with Dunn. Well, denies Tunjai a goal-scoring opportunity. Are so filled out, thanks.
Big chance for Downing's 9th goal of the season. No doubts about it. Wonderful finish from the penalty spot. Clinical. 1-0 to Middlesbrough.
Well, I don't care how good a goalkeeper you are, you're not going to stop that penalty. Terrific power and precision by Stuart Downing here. We'll just wonder how Manchester City will react now. Nothing to play for this season. 1-0 down and down to 10 men. It's all going horribly wrong for City. Could be losing their manager after today. Look at that for the penalty. Isaacson, big fella, 6'6" at full stretch, and still can't get near it.
There's Vassell. Oh, he's back again. Vassell slides the ball away from Tunchai. Now Stephen Ireland, who can't hit them from here. It's nice football. It's Gelson Fernandes. You can see the intent.
David Wheater attacks the ball well.
And then towards Tunchai, and Isaacson somehow comes up with the ball.
This is a corner kick, yeah. What happens here? Well, nearly gets through the legs of Isaacson.
Getting involved a little bit more in this game now. This is Gelson Fernandes. No foul. Rocking back. Tunchai. Downing to his left. Alves and Boateng to his right. So too here Fabio Rockenbach. Rockenbach's done well to skip away from the challenges. Alves! That's a great goal for Middlesbrough. 2-0. The Brazilian strikes again.
Well, that's one thing Alves does. You give him the ball in the box, he'll stick it in the back of the net. A fantastic goal-scoring record in Dutch football, but great play by his fellow countryman, Rockenbach here. Tunchai sets him up. It's a great first touch, great control, and a really clever little ball inside. Alves just picks his spot, slams it past Isaacson. Goalkeeper no chance. 2-0. You've got to think that's it all over for Manchester City. Down to 10 men. They will not come back from this.
Space Downing has here. Trying to size up the cross. Tunchai again taking a touch. George Boateng, surely! Isaacson with a wonderful save. How did he keep that one out?
Well, that's a certain goal when that ball comes in. First of all, you think it's Alves that's going to knock it in. He doesn't. It falls to Boateng, and it's an absolutely magnificent save. Arca starts the move. A great ball out to Stuart Downing. He picks Tunchai out here, knocks it back across the goal. Alves misses it, skips up nicely for George Boateng, and it's an absolutely brilliant save. That looks an absolute certainty for number 3, and what about that for a save?
Numerical disadvantage. The idea there from Tunchai, I should say, was to try and slide Alves in. Quite come off for him. The other end, Castillo is onside here. Neri Castillo with a chance to try and pull City back into it. Force wide. The cavalry is arriving late. Goes towards Darius Vassell. It's a chance, a big chance for Manchester City.
Well, they give it away at the other end, and it is a chance for Manchester City here. It's a terrific ball in. Schwarzer does well there to force Castillo away from the goals. He looks up here, it's all red shirts, but then Vassell comes into the picture. Pogadet stands waiting, nearly get punished for that as well. But it was Tunjai at the other end that gave it away. Tried a clever little ball through to Alves.
We could do well to stretch and reach that. This is Rockenbach.
Nobody at that back post area at all, was there?
Now Boateng towards Alves and Sunshine again, causing problems. Oh, that is incredible! That is a fabulous finish from Stuart Downing. It may just have finished Sven and Manchester City off.
Well, it's absolutely brilliant technique by Stuart Downing here. Just confirms, in my opinion, what I've been saying all season long. Is the best left-sided player that England have got. Should be a regular in England side. I mean, this is fantastic technique here with the outside of his left foot, and it's a fabulous finish. Could finish Borough's top goal scorer this season. What an achievement that would be for a white player.
Well, his manager told him today, get 2 more goals, get into double figures for the season. He has done just that. 3-0, the first time Middlesbrough have scored 3 goals this season. Any season so far for Stuart Downing. He's raised the bar for himself for next season now. As you said, Gordon, leading the scoring charts for Middlesbrough, 2 ahead of this man, Sunshine. Alves is through the middle here. He's onside. It could be and should be 4-0 to Middlesbrough. It's a rout. It just crept in. 2 for Alves, 4 for Middlesbrough. They are running riot at the Riverside.
Well, get caught all over the place at the back, Manchester City now. This is turning into a rout. Bit of a shambles here. It's a good first-time ball, but Aka is certainly onside. Alves, 1v1, just tries to lift it over the goalkeeper. Nearly another terrific bit of goalkeeping. Gets a hand to it, but not enough to stop it getting across the line. 4-0, and I don't think the goals will stop here. But Middlesbrough, as I say, about to make a substitution. Won't be happy if they take this fella off. Well, he certainly won't. He'll be fancying a hat-trick, something of a hat-trick specialist in his days with Heerenveen.
Ali Adia, Alves and Downing. Done by Johnson. Riggett's free! Flag is up. He thought it was 5.
Well, I think the assistant referee gets this right, not just Riggett. There's a few players offside here. And the ball comes in. Well, is it? Not a great deal in it, is there?
Ali Adia looks to be just with his head, maybe, but Riggett wasn't.
Well, you're talking maybe 6 inches there, Ali Adia. Riggett onside.
Still the name of Sven-Göran Eriksson is sung by the Manchester City fans. Still they back their manager. Could get worse here. It's Johnson trying to weave a way through. Now it's Downing on that left foot again. Downing claims deflection. It's a goal kick.
Adam Johnson here, just a little trying to get a shot away himself, but Alex to knock it to Stuart Downing. I mean, does Isaacson got a touch to that? Looked as if he might have done. Smacked it well, Stuart Downing, but never got the accuracy that he had with the shot that did beat the keeper.
Well, they've punished them.
Well, I don't think there's any doubt that Richard Dunn's the most influential player, and to lose him at an early stage in the game.
Could be more here. It is. It's 5 for Middlesbrough. It's Adam Johnson with the finish. Took a deflection. It is an absolute rout.
It seems a bit unfair in Isaacson, doesn't it? I mean, it's the deflection that beats him. And you can't really fault the goalkeeper for any of the goals. There's some terrific strikes, and he's made 1 or 2 fabulous saves. Adam Johnson, only one thing in his mind here, having a pot at goal, comes off the instep of Michael Ball and deflects past the keeper. I think City will be delighted now to keep this at 5, I really do. And they brought Hamann on just to sit in front of the back four, try to shore things up a little bit.
It is Fabio rocking back, plenty of power. That is another tremendous goal. How about that? 6-0.
Well, we've seen Alano for Manchester City scoring some fantastic free kicks this season, but none can be better than that one. It's an absolutely fabulous strike by Rockenbach, who's been hugely influential in the middle of the park for Middlesbrough today. I mean, what about this for a strike? Absolutely brilliant. Well, this is a severe thrashing for Manchester City, but once again, Isaacson can do nothing about this goal at all. Certainly can't blame the goalkeeper today. That is an absolutely magnificent strike.
Thunderous effort. No wonder Alves moved away.
Yeah, 6 minutes too long for Manchester City, that's for sure. You've got to think Middlesbrough are going to get 7.
They've knocked the ball around sweetly, haven't they? Downing's on a hat-trick. Rocking back. Boateng. Oh, wanted that, didn't he? Stolen away from him. There's Ali Adier, it could be 7. It just gets better and better for Middlesbrough. It's a nightmare for Manchester City. It's 7-0.
Well, it's a good finish as well. It's good football. We all know, I've said time and time again, it's been difficult for City losing Richard Dunn, but some of the football Middlesbrough played has been absolutely delightful. I mean, they have been lacking in confidence at times at home at the Riverside this season, but certainly after going a couple of goals up today, they can't get enough of the ball, these players. And to be perfectly honest, they've looked like scoring every single time of attack. And up against the Middlesbrough side that, well, we've got plenty of players on this side that can't half knock the ball around. It's great technical ability. And they've got a huge goal scoring threat as Downing and Alves have proved today. Tunjai's movement was killing them early on. He played really well. And they've just grown in confidence as this game progressed.
There's Alano. Oh, look at that! A response from Manchester City. Too little, too late. But what another fabulous goal.
Well, I'll tell you what, there's been some fantastic goals by Middlesbrough today, but that's as good as any of them. This is a fabulous bit of play by Alano here, just picks it up, and this right-hand side comes inside, comes across a couple of players, and what about that for a strike? Matt Swatzer doesn't even go for this, he's got absolutely no chance. Absolutely brilliant bit of play. We really have seen some fantastic goals here today. What a strike that is. And Alano's was a terrific goal. Terrific goal. Well, certainly some great entertainment, that's for sure. Oh.
Could be another one here. It's Alves for a hat-trick. It's 8 for Middlesbrough. It's a hat-trick for Afonso Alves. Embarrassment for City. Pure, unbridled joy for Middlesbrough.
Well, what did I say about 8 goals? Total humiliation for Manchester City. Alves with his first hat-trick for Middlesbrough. Got a great record in Dutch football for scoring hat-tricks. Well, couldn't miss that one, could he? Once again, keeper absolutely no chance. I mean, concede 8 goals, you think the keeper's had a nightmare. Well, it's far from the case. He's played pretty well in goals, Isaacson, and really no chance for anything. Look at Michael Ball, just, well, absolutely stunned. There won't be many of these players conceded 8 goals in their careers.
He hasn't played since December. Isaacson was given the place today because of his professionalism. He's conceded 8. If Sven is to be forced out, then he signs off with his team giving an absolute beating. It'll be a sad way for him to bow out as Manchester City manager. But his team have been taken apart by Middlesbrough. 8 goals for Middlesbrough. Manchester City had their captain, Richard Dunn, sent off early on. The rout began after that with Downing's penalty. We have seen goals of high quality. Rockenbach with a wonderful free kick. Alano's was special too. Alves with a hat-trick. It's finished at the Riverside Stadium, a breathless Riverside Stadium. Middlesbrough 8, Manchester City 1.